Berlanga took to social media and said that he will fight. He would fight. Excuse me. Gervonta Davis at 150-pound catch weight. Said he'd go on a fast diet like 50 Cent did for that movie to fight Gervonta Davis. And like I said before, one thing Edgar Berlanga doing is keeping his name hot in these streets. That's one thing I say he doing. You know, celebrating the loss in Puerto Rico, the Canelo, you know, leaking the DMs to Caleb Plant, you know, calling out Better BF, saying he was trash. He's keeping his name relevant. That's what we can all establish. You know, a lot of these boxers, they fight and then you don't hear from them again for another year until it's time to fight again. One thing that he's doing, he's keeping his name relevant. He's keeping his name relevant. So, but, you know, at the end of the day, it wouldn't behoove me to believe that Gervonta would take him up on that offer. I would not be surprised if Gervonta was like, cool, let's do it. You know, but, you know, hypothetically, what is he, 168 pounder? He would have to lose 18 pounds to get down to that weight. I mean, I don't even think Tank would even trust him to come in to get down to that weight, to be honest. Damn, gas getting cheap. If it's under $3 in the Burrs, I wonder what it is in the hood. So, yeah, that's just my opinion on it, man. I don't really see that being the case. I don't even think Berlanga can get down to the weight, but what he doing is, you know, keeping his name relevant. I'm not mad at it. Yeah, what he doing, keeping his name relevant. So, I mean, but if they were to do it, dog, he can get down to that weight, man. Tank could probably just knock his ass to the moon. But, you know, one thing he doing is he worried about fighting everybody but the guys people want to see him in there with. That's, you know, Benavidez, that's Morrell, that's Plant, that's Mbili, that's Munguia. I think that's the fight for him, where it's kind of right in that middle area, where it's dangerous, but it's lucrative, and it's maybe, it could be a winnable fight versus Munguia. The Munguia fight is his lane. You know, in my opinion, that's his lane. That's what he should be going for. You know, I'm surprised Canelo did knock him out. You know, and everybody's saying they wouldn't. You know, that Canelo just ain't, you know, Canelo ain't what he once was. And maybe I'm looking at it that way. But I'm looking like, dog should have knocked him out easily. You know, I'm like, damn, you know, he should have got him out of there. But he lived to talk another day. I mean, he lived to celebrate a loss. I mean, I ain't really seen somebody celebrate a loss. I know you kind of like, damn, you know, I was that close to winning. And maybe you relieved. What dog doing? I'm not tripping. It's a green light. He just sitting there waiting and shit. But, yeah, I get it, though. I really do. Well, I don't get it. But, you know, he trying to get some money. When you get the money you make versus Canelo, or you get some good money that you used to ain't getting, you know, the problem becomes you can't go back to making what you once was making before. Can't go back to that. You cannot go back to making what you was making before. So, yeah. So he trying to make a big fight. And he just trolling, bro. He just keeping his name relevant. He's fighting Rosado in Puerto Rico, which I think is a good move for him. The reason I say that's a good move for him is because it's a winnable fight. It's in Puerto Rico. He already was there celebrating. So give him some momentum. But will he step up again? He hadn't stepped up till he had stepped up against Canelo. He fought a bunch of nobodies. So if he gonna step up again, it's gonna be worth that dough. It's gonna be worth that dough. So don't you run into my car. I ain't been this way in a minute. Yeah, don't you back into my shit. But all in all, Berlanga's doing a great job. Berlanga's doing a great job in keeping itself relevant. But yeah, Berlanga, my bad, I had a call, I had to stop and get some food. But yeah, Berlanga is, for whatever reason, Chinese places don't be open on Sunday. I don't get that. Especially the hibachi Japanese spots. Got to go all the way. It's not far from the house. It's where I never went before. They had 4.5 stars, so I'm pretty sure, I'm hoping it's good. But yeah, like I said about Berlanga, he's staying relevant. And I respect it to a certain extent. Most of these fighters, they lose, and then you don't hear from them, or they have a fight and they win. You don't hear from them for months. You got to keep that name popping. And like I said before, even with all the boxing dads in boxing, nobody can really keep your name popping like the fighter. You know what I'm saying? The fighter is the only one that can really keep the name popping like that. You know, the trainers only can do so much. The fathers can only do so much. You know what I'm saying? The managers and promoters only can do so much. It's up to the fighter to keep the name popping, in my opinion. So, but yeah, Tank ain't gonna knock on that door. Even if I'm Tank, I wouldn't even entertain it, bro. Like, come on. You know he ain't gonna make 150. 18-pound cut. He just using whoever name is right. When Beeble and Better BF fought, he, you know, dogged out Beeble. I mean, Better be, oh, he dumb, he this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? He never get in a ring with him. You know, he probably gonna be lobbying for Canelo rematch. He happy he made the distance. Canelo don't be killing shit like he should be. Like, the killer instinct is gone. Canelo been mentally gone from boxing. The killer instinct is gone. You know, but him and Rosado is probably a good rebound fight. Rosado ain't got much of the tank. I like him as a commentator. You know, maybe he found his lane there. You know, Rosado seemed like a really cool guy. But yeah, there's money to be made, especially they both Puerto Rican. You might as well get it popping. Get that bag. Get the bag, bro. But yeah, Berlanga, you know, him and Plant, you know, Plant on his helmet. You know. And one might say, use a triangle theory, Plant made the, you know, made the full, how can I say it? Plant made the full, you know, Plant made the full, you know, well, Plant didn't make it all the way through, and Berlanga did. That don't mean Berlanga better than Plant. Some people may be thinking that. But can Berlanga get Plant? I doubt it. He'd have to catch Plant. Plant is a different fighter than when he was when he fought Canelo. He's a different fighter, so yeah, different fighter. So he a little bit more stationary, a little bit more aggressive with Stephen Bredman. His dad also in his corner. His dad don't say much though, at all. His dad don't say much at all. So a little bit more aggressive. With Stephen Bredman, so I would expect him, man, honestly, I would expect Plant to get Berlanga up out of there. I would expect nothing less but Plant to knock out Berlanga. I don't expect nothing less. I think Plant knocked Berlanga out. But don't forget, the Berlanga still got Charlo, you know, Jamal Charlo want to compete. They might, Munguia, Rosado, Charlo, Munguia be a good 3-fight plan for him. Hell yeah. Now apparently Jamal Charlo supposed to be coming back in March 1st versus Thomas Lamont, aka Cornflake. You know, so Berlanga is a step up from Cornflake. For real. He is a step up from Cornflake, so you know, so that might make a bit of sense. That might make a little bit of sense. So, but yeah, we'll see. But you know, I think that's what Berlanga should do. But Tank, Tank ain't even gonna entertain that. They see each other, it's probably gonna be all love. That shit'll be funny. I pay to see it though. Since Topanga Park middleweight, fuck it. Why don't Tank go up to 68 and see Berlanga? Since he parked middleweights and super middleweight, they say middleweights. When Berlanga get down to 60, let's see if he can park Berlanga. That shit'll be funny as hell. But he got Caleb Plant problems. But I said this in my other video. Now you got PBC fighters calling out everybody else now. When everybody else used to call out PBC fighters, now you got PBC fighters calling out everybody. This shit kind of getting funny out here, bro. Well, it's getting funny out here, but hey, it is what it is. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good313, Venmo CJ Good313, PayPal in the description. Hit the link tree, follow on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love support. Check out the box in this playlist, more videos like this. One time for the one time. Good Fellas TV. Peace.